What I have realized is that recovering from tinnitus is a shift in consciousness. One of the biggest things that helped me see tinnitus for what it is, a very small sound, was when I shifted my understanding about consciousness, awareness, who I am, what it means to truly live, what it means to not live, what it means to be alive, what it means to not be alive. And when I began to really seek this, or I would say go from knowing it intellectually to then experiencing it, that is when the real healing for me began to really blossom, if you will. So when you watch these videos, you're understanding it intellectually. When I'm making the videos, I'm making it from a place where I'm inside the experience. So I'm inside the experience and I'm explaining it intellectually to you, and you can listen, you can understand it intellectually. To then habituate, to start the habituation process from tinnitus, is to begin to move from understanding it intellectually and move into the full, experiencing what it is that you learn about in these videos. For example, you can learn about meditation and you can know, okay, I need to sit down, I need to meditate, I need to calm myself, I need to find that inner stillness and try and sit in it. And I know that my mind is going to wander. I know that it's going to be difficult, but I know that over time, if I practice this, then I can get good at returning to that stillness and letting go of the things that I can't control. You can intellectually know that and never practice it. And knowing it intellectually is good, because you can't practice something if you don't know it. But if you just stay there in the intellectual part and you never begin to practice it, then you're only going to reap some of the rewards from it. I believe, and I'm just going to say this, I believe that you can know it intellectually and you can still go on to habituate and not fully practice all of the steps. You don't have to do everything perfect to habituate. You have to just do the big things. Trying to let it go, not obsessing about it. The big things, don't put your life on hold. Don't practice avoidance behavior, all of these things. If you get the bulk of them correct, I believe then you will habituate. That's because very rarely does someone practice something completely perfect. It's not how humans are. Like, you go into the gym and it's probably going to be messy for the first month. But if you continue going, you'll get better at it. You'll learn what you need to do, and then you'll eventually get into shape, And so I would say that it is better, I think, to practice meditating, even if you're not good at it, to practice cognitive thought replacement, like seeing your thoughts in thought journaling, CBT journaling, even if you're not good at it. Practice progressive muscle relaxation, even if you're not good at it. When we become adults, this is I'm just going to say, this is the worst thing about adults, is that we don't like to suck at things anymore. We don't. I was like, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at meditation. When you're a kid, dude, and you're learning how to play guitar, you suck. I remember when I wanted to play guitar as a kid, and I remember I'm taking guitar lessons, and my guitar teacher is just sitting there shredding, and I'm just a little kid, man, and I'm just like, he said, get done shredding, and I can barely make a chord, dude. And I just put my guitar, I sit here, and I'm just like, I said, dude, I suck. And my guitar teacher, he's like long hair, he's a shred master. He said, that's okay, man. We all sucked when we when we first started. And that helped me. Like, he didn't tell me, no, you don't suck. He goes, dude, we all sucked when we first started. And I respected the hell out of that guitar teacher. Because he was being real. You going from the intellectual into the experience, beginning to practice the experience of habituation and of having that consciousness shift of seeing your thoughts and your experience as separate from you, you're going to suck at it at first. It's completely okay. Completely okay. Meditation is not easy. That's why virtually nobody does it. Not getting caught up in your thoughts and not getting triggered at everything you see online, it's hard. You're going to suck at it at first. That's why nobody does it. That's why everyone literally is addicted to their phones and isn't truly present. But I tell you that if you just start 30 seconds, 30 seconds of mindfulness is better than no seconds of mindfulness. And that's the thing, with this kind of stuff that I'm practicing, there's no set amount of time that you have to put in that you don't get something out of it. You sit there and you're present for a minute and you can still get something out of it. What other things do you know that you can say you can get something out of 30 seconds of it? I don't know very many things. And that's the beauty about this stuff, is that you can get something out of it by not applying much effort. Just showing up and being willing to practice the meditation, practice seeing your thoughts and not getting caught up in them, practice the thought journaling, practice a lot of the stuff that I'm telling you, and you can see results for very little effort. So that's the real consciousness shift, is realizing you don't have to be perfect. You can start today. Yeah, even if you've been doing all the wrong things for 10 years, you can start today. Can you habituate after 10 years of having bothersome tinnitus? Yes. Can you re-habituate if were already habituated and now you're in tinnitus and now you need to re-habituate because the sound is louder? Yes, you can. Can you go on to achieve silence and freedom even if you've done all the wrong things for a long time? Yes, you can. Yes. There. If you needed to know the answers, I'm telling you the answers. Your mind isn't as fragile as you think that it is. And yeah, there is your permission to be a kid again and suck at taking the steps in that, having that consciousness shift. I believe if you do that, you're going to look back. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's not instant. It does take time and it is gradual, but I believe you'll look back and you will say, wow, I don't know why I was ever worried about it. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure to share it with someone who needs this help, needs this treatment. If you want to work with me and I can help you make that, do all the right things, or maybe you just need someone to listen to, hit the link below, book a 60-minute session. Would love to work with you. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.